I'm going to start out with a confession. I love eGain. So what I've done is I've taken the dot of information or education, and then I found the dot of people, the audience that needs to hear that, and I've drawn a line to it. I've been playing this game my whole life. And eGain allows me to do that. We get around 400,000 inquiries to the Eligibility Center every year from those audiences. Keep in mind, we're a staff of less than 50. We were overwhelmed. Our service standard could be you would hold on the phone for 4 or 5 hours to get through. It was abysmal. In 2018, we partnered with eGain. And eGain basically was brought in to do one of several things. Obviously, we needed a web self-service, which is that forward-facing public on NCAA.org FAQ. Secondly, we needed a way for the agents in Indianapolis, so the Eligibility Center staff, to get consistent information, and we needed to be able to more accurately communicate with our folks out in Denver and the training for the contractors there. We first started, before eGain came on, the training time was 3 months. 3 months as a minimum. Sometimes it took up to 6 months because of the amount of information. And you had this whole 10-day trounce across the stage before you got correct information. Didn't help. We're down to 3 weeks now with eGain. So it made a significant difference for us. We have been slow moving to make change at times, but I will say with eGain, we've been able to make substantial progress, and it's happened very quickly, and we look forward to more of that I'll share with you in a minute. All of our agents now have content on all of these units in there, and it has changed substantially the experience, not just for the public, but for our employees, because it has lowered frustration, it has improved consistency in our information, and we hear that from our members. Every time we do a survey, we hear that from our members. So we also have added additional administrators, which is one of the things that I love with eGain, that we're able to flex it and bend it and have it work for us. It's not such a boxed product that we can't make it be malleable and have it meet our specific needs. We still have the 12 agents out there, and right now our unit alone has 350 articles. We have about 150 other articles for the other units, and we expect, because we just had a new change with Division 3, that we'll actually be up in total to around 1,000 articles, and probably will sit there for a while. We use 4 primary components as of right now from eGain. Obviously, the administration panel, and you've seen folks talk about that, be able to go in and adjust your articles. We use analytics. I love, love, love analytics. We have 2 portals. One is, as I mentioned, the external facing, the FAQ, and then the other one is an internal facing only that all of our agents have access to. We had some modifications for branding purposes, etc., and we were just so appreciative that eGain was so willing to work with us, and it was very painless to do this. Again, like I mentioned, that internal portal is used for training. It is a key component to consistency. Again, I'll mention consistency 100 times if I could, because it has changed the way that we operate to have this information in locations and available and accessible to everyone. The total agent access in the last 12 months, that has gone up, and I missed adding that in, that has gone up in just the last 12 months because our people are getting so much more accustomed to using this. It has gone up 140% in 12 months, and we have seen that year over year over year since we've implemented this in 2018, and we continue to expect that because we're growing it and using it for even more. What is our performance and how has it changed over the last year? I'm really proud of this little sliver right here, the one that says greatly improved, 11%. Since 2019, a year after we implemented eGain, we have seen that consistently be at 10% or higher every year. I have seen our eGain links on stories on SportsCenter, stories on ESPN Online, on CNN.com. And I will tell you, our communication team, I always drive them back to our eGain FAQ because it is a secure, it is a consistent, and it is an accessible way to manage media inquiries. We can pull it up and show when we added that content, how many hits from analytics it's had, where else we track, where else it is being used. This is one of the best aspects of using this as our FAQ. You can see there, 2 million hits annually, and that is just growing. We have yet to have one conversation from upper management where they have questioned our return on investment with eGain, and you're hearing some of the reasons why. Analytics. I love the analytics because it shows proof of life to my management team. It shows proof of life to our executive team on what we're doing, and it allows us to just be informed. So we'll take this list. This is the most simplistic thing that you can do, and it is the most powerful thing that we have found as far as our analytics are concerned. And one of the reasons I really like working with eGain, because they are focused on me using their product. They think of the simple things. The ability to schedule a report that auto-runs and emails me the data that I need for my reports. What's next for the NCAA and eGain? One, I will continue to love eGain, y'all. I will have that obsession, so that's not going to change. We are really excited to be transitioning to R21. We're going to continue to utilize eGain and utilize analytics. We really appreciate the fact that we have that available. The last thing we're going to be doing is just working with eGain to learn more about how we as an organization can continue to be focused on all of our customers and connect those dots.